Hey everyone, so here we are back at the STRIX testing ground, but today we're going to be looking at aeroplanes, not cars. I know this is a bit strange, but I've put this video as learn to fly because there are a number of planes on Assetto Corsa and I've had some questions on how to get them working. So I'm going to show you in this video. Do check out the rest of the channel, there's lots more cars on the channel and lots of sim racing. I don't think this C-130 Hercules is going to take off here, so we're going to go somewhere else and we're going to check out where we can fly it. But before we do that, we need to make a change in our config files. So here I am in Steam Games, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Assetto Corsa. I've then gone into System, then into CFG or Config, and I'm looking for the Options file. If you click on that and then right click and open with Notepad, you'll see there are a couple of different options here, and the most important one is the auto flip recovery. Now that's set at 1. That means if your car goes upside down on the track, it will take you back to the pits, but that's no good for an aeroplane. So we're going to put it as 0, click on save, and then we're not going to close that, we're just going to put it to one side because when we come out of the game we want to change that back when we start to use cars again. So let's jump into the game, and I thought about a couple of different maps for these aeroplanes, but this first one probably is one of the best ones. So this is Liberty City, of course, and I've covered this in my top 40 free roams, the video. I'll put the link in the description, and if you've not seen this yet, do download it. There's a great Discord area around this as well, so really cool map. So this is great for a big aeroplane, and it's got an airport. It has got an airport, so I'm going to try and land on one of those airport runways. So this is the Hercules. I've had to go back a little bit where I spawned and give it a bit of a run up because you've got that enormous bridge I need to get over. Now these aeroplanes only have one gear, so once you've put it into first gear or the only gear, you just need to keep that throttle down and then it will start to take off. You will probably hear in the video how I'm pulsing the throttle. That's really how you keep it straight. There's a couple of great videos by the modders who built these, so when you do download these aeroplanes, check out their race department page and the videos that are on there. And as ever, give them a big thank you. These are all free mods today, so you can just grab them from the links in the description. So this Hercules is a huge aircraft with thousands of brake horsepower and thousands of Newton meters of torque. I don't know exactly how much it's got, but somebody in the comments will probably tell me. But to fly this around in Assetto Corsa, I know it's not for everybody, but you've got to admit it's pretty cool. Liberty City, Assetto Corsa and an aeroplane. That's a great mix. So I'm going to try and drop this on the airport runway. As you can see, flying around the skyscrapers is fantastic. I don't think I'm going to be able to land this very easily. Now I did say it's only got one gear, it's also got one reverse gear as well. So you've got neutral, a forward gear and a reverse gear. So if you need to position on the maps, that's how you need to do it. So as I come into landing here, I know what mistake I made. So I landed, I dropped the throttle down, but of course I kept it in gear, and I think that's what put me in the drink. So that's it, I'm out of the Hercules. But next up we're going to go to a very different kind of track. Here we are then at Autodrome Pestany. Now this is in Slovakia. It's a really cool track, and I did put this in a video a couple of months ago, but it's got an airport here. I didn't realise, and I checked it out, and it's got enough space to fly an aeroplane. And the plane we're going to fly today is another one by the modder that did the Hercules. This is AKF FPV, and this is a PZL M18A Dromedar. So this is a little bit more easy to take off because there's a lot of space, and as long as you can go over that grass, you're up in the air. I think this aeroplane may be some kind of crop duster, but do tell me in the comments if you know better. This model though is done very well, and again, these are all based on the plane that I'm going to show you last in the list today. This plane, because it's a lot smaller than the Hercules, is easier to fly, but it flies on exactly the same principles. So you're really using your throttle to pulse as you go up and down on your altitude, and then you're just banking left and right, and of course you can try and land these and take off as well. Actually this track, looking at it, is absolutely perfect for that. But I'm going to buzz the stand and then we're going to go on to our last plane today. So I'm sure this last map needs no introduction at all. This is of course Union Island. So I think some of you will be watching this video and thinking, why on earth do we have planes in Assetto Corsa? Well, the first thing is because we can, and it's been possible and modders have done it, and it never ceases to amaze me what modders do on Assetto Corsa. But the main reason for me is the freedom you get when you're on huge free roam maps like this, and you can fly your plane around and check out the map and just see everything from a different angle. So this is the original test plane by the Mv2, and the two planes we've seen previously all work on the fundamentals and the model of this plane. So a big shout out to all the modders that are involved today, especially the Mv2 and AFK that have produced these amazing planes for us to fly. And do check them out if you've not seen them before. I hope this video has helped a little bit. Remember to reverse that config file that we did right at the beginning, so if you've left it open, you just need to put =1 again on there and make sure you press save. All the links are in the description, and all the mods featured today are absolutely free. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up. I know this is a little bit of a strange subject, but I hope you've enjoyed it and it will help you to enjoy Assetto Corsa even more. See you soon, guys.